Welcome to your daily focus, April the 10th, 2020. My name is Tilly. This is Tarot with Tilly. Thank you. Thank you truly for all of the positive, loving, supportive energy you send my way each and every day. So we have the 10 energy. The 10 energy is the wheel card. The 10 energy is new beginnings, new starts, but it's how we get to those new beginnings and new starts that matter. Remember, we are in full moon energy, so I think it's more of the initiation of. So, we may have to stand on our own 2 feet and solely make decisions based on what we truly want to bring into our lives, where we want to step next, who we want to become. And those things are based on fact. They're based on logic. They're based on knowledge. They're based on perhaps research. Then and only then do you turn it to your intuition and ask yourself what kind of emotion you're feeling. Does it feel good? Does it excite you? Are you breathing deeply? Are you shallow? Are you tensing up? Does it bring in fear? It's only then that you can truly make the decision in how you want to go forward. But you get this clarity, you get this understanding if you follow that process under the 10 energy. Now, if you add up the numerology for the day, it becomes a 9. So it is the Hermit again. So a carryover from yesterday's energy, just like today's energy is going to carry over. So April is really a beautiful flow or a soft wave going through our lives. So we need to treat life like that right now. We need to go with the flow and know that there'll be little ups and downs and ups and downs. And that's going to be quite natural for the month of April if you look at the numerology. So we have the 9, we have the Hermit, and the Hermit is very much about going within, understanding what we truly want, where we are now, with a truth, with a true understanding, and where we want to go, who we want to become, once the dust settles, once we can move forward. We have the Sun in Aries, so that is all about the initiation, the new start, the new journey, the trailblazer, the pioneer, and very much to do with our self-image and who we are and who we become. The moon is in Scorpio for, well, probably till close to supper time, and then it'll move into Sagittarius. So the moon being in Scorpio, we're looking for answers, but things are black and white. Emotion, we're very emotional, so we're feeling a rawer emotion than we normally would. Once we move into Sagittarius, it's a lot more about the collective. It's all about learning and advancing and growing. Could be about travel, so meditate, pray. Or you could go on to type in there's 1,001 things right now since at least half the planet is homeschooling, but there's all kinds of websites out there to go to museums and zoos and view different countries and lifestyles and traditions, so explore. Sagittarius is beautiful energy to embrace those kinds of things with. So plan something in the evening, maybe do it as a family gathering instead of watching Netflix again and trying to find something you haven't watched. Turn it to something where it could be interactive within the family. Make it fun. Okay, let's see what the cards have to say for today, shall we? The Queen of Wands. We're getting a lot of royalty these days where we really have to stand in our truth, really investigate, really have the knowledge, the wisdom, have the right support, the balance in order to go forward with the strength, the wisdom. So this 10 energy is a beautiful energy to carry over even another day for us because she is fun. but she's also the judge and jury. She gathers all the information before she makes a decision to go forward, but once she goes forward, it is dynamic. It is with pizzazz, it's with bliss, it's with joy. And the support comes really out of the woodwork at that time because everybody wants a part of that energy. So it's about you starting to feel this energy or feeling that energy today, that you can, based on the knowledge that you have right now at this moment, you could maybe mend a relationship. You could heal from a conversation, or allow healing in, or put something to rest. And you do it with the knowing that it's a must, and you know you'll feel better once it's over with. So it's that kind of energy. The King of Cups, talk about royalty. King of Cups right in the middle here again, telling us, have we thought of everything? Will we be happy? Will there be enough money? And we don't need the answers to this, but this is the checklist before we really take any drastic steps. This is loving yourself and knowing your talents and your abilities. That's Milo. Milo, for a change, has said, yes, indeed. This is about the more that you plan, the more you strategize, the more energy you put into preparing the path, preparing the soil for that seed, the more success will come in. So take the time right now. Allow the pause button to hit. Be hit. And the Lovers. So deepening, growing relationships. So yes, there could be a healing, or something laid to rest within a relationship to grow that relationship deep again, to strengthen it. Maybe it's a new relationship and you're growing it stronger. Maybe it's a passion or a dream of yours and growing that stronger. Maybe it's about believing in yourself and embracing yourself and your talents and your abilities and knowing what you can do, knowing what your pure potential is, because that was all about the full moon energy of tapping into that pure potential. So don't forget that. That energy will be with us for another week, 10 days. So it's a time to really go inside and see what you truly want to become, who you want to be, what you want to step into, what you want to transform in your life. This is a beautiful pause energy for us to go within and understand our truth. And then prepare the soil for the seed. Do the research. And yes, we could be enlightened with the decisions that we have to make, want to make, where we're sitting on the fence, where we're procrastinating, and the why behind it, and removing that block, allowing completion, seeing how you will climb the mountain. You'll have a clarity, you'll have an understanding. Let's get our beautiful mystical wisdom cards out here. Maybe you have your sticky note in front of you. To write down the mantra. Huh. Okay, what's our card today? The Dragon. Discover your courage. Oh. The Dragon comes out to say discover your courage. Tap into who you truly are, that raw potential. Scorpio energy really allows, that primal passion to come out. So I would say morning, early afternoon, do some kind of thought, meditation, prayer, a reflection of to see where your courage, to see where your strength lies, and what resources you really do have to tap into within in order to be that dynamic path, joy that you want to step into. The dragon, discover your courage. You've got this. Okay? You've got this. Look towards what you're walking into. Once the dust settles, the dragon is here to tell you to look within and discover your courage. The dragon represents courage, strength, fortitude. The dragon is victorious in any situation and serves as a powerful guide and guardian in all endeavors. Victory comes in emotional triumph and healing of old wounds, or a completion of a project. So once again, it's about the closure of things and looking at what we can close in our lives, walk away from in our lives, heal from in our lives, put completion on, endings on, move past. The more success will be open to us going forward. A surprise is looming for you that will create one of the most wonderful moments of your life. This message of glorious accomplishments that will set the standards for years to come. Congratulations. Congratulations. A surprise is looming for you that will create one of the most wonderful moments of your life. Congratulations. The mantra is, my desire is coming to fruition. My desire is coming to fruition. And a reading just wouldn't be complete without our beautiful animals. I've run out of room here. Be free. Be free. Leader, initiate. I love the way they talk to us. Impulsive, open, insight. There are many ways to be free. One of them is to transcend reality by imagination, as I try to do. If you've chosen Hawk, this card speaks to who you are. Hawk is protective, intuitive, a leader. Hawk shows you that you are very responsible, intelligent, spiritual. You observe the situation before reacting. Hawk may be telling you to look at the big picture before you react. Stop paying attention to every little single detail, as it helps to lift the weight that you feel around you and your life. Hawk wants you to work on adding some impulsiveness to your life instead of ritualistically walking through life as if it were a recipe that needs to be followed exactly. So maybe we are getting a little bit too rigid in everything we do, although I think rigid is one of the things I think we have to learn how to adapt into still enjoying life on a daily basis with new restrictions or limitations put upon us. And to feel the freedom within that freedom, knowing that it is temporary. And maybe it's a time to reflect on the things that you took for granted in the past. And maybe it's time to reflect on the things that didn't even need to be, that you just assumed had to be in order for you to have happiness and joy. There's a difference between being irresponsible and impulsive. Oh, I guess I just should have just kept reading. So don't fret that Hawk is telling you to change. He's only telling you to free yourself. from narrow-minded people and small thinking, and be free. That was Milo. Hawk is often seen as messenger from the other side, so if you've chosen this car, there is a spiritual awakening that you are being asked to open yourself up to. And it could be that you went through a trying and difficult time, and maybe you're simply just going through the motions. Hawk asks you if you're being authentic to your true soul self. And if the answer is no, work with Hawk to get back to the intuitive person that you already are. Maybe take a class on mediumship or psychic development, or just look within and see your strength, see your courage, see your empowerment. Until we meet again, remember, I do love you.